Trump is staying focused on his re-election campaign. Today, he revised his effort to discredit voting by mail, posting this, and we quote, "Whether you call it vote by mail or absentee voting, in Florida, the election system is safe and secure, tried and true. So in Florida, I encourage all to request a ballot and vote by mail." Florida, of course, is a battleground state and happens to be where the president votes by mail. During today's briefing, he added this.
Florida's got a great Republican governor, and it had a great Republican governor. It's got Ron DeSantis, Rick Scott. They've been able to get the absentee ballots done extremely professionally. Florida has been working on this for years. Florida's a very well-run state, low taxes, low everything. They've done a great job.
Aaron, you've covered the intersection of politics and society for a long time. The president seemed to be saying today, mail-in balloting is good as long as it's in Florida, where he mails his vote in, especially if it's absentee and not called anything else. But, Aaron, don't you think some down-ballot Republicans who are up on that same election day as him are realizing that an effort to delegitimize an election hurts both parties at the end of the day?
I think that's right, Brian, and thank you for your kind words about our launch. I think it was interesting. He was holding up Florida. I don't think that those of us who have covered, presidential cycles in years past really think of Florida when we think of smooth elections. And so holding them up as kind of the beacon for a smooth elections process, I think, again, speaks to raising the specter around voter fraud or somehow a corrupt process to a widespread mail-in balloting this November as false. I think that what the concern is, it continues to raise uncertainty around the pandemic, generally speaking, right? There's uncertainty around when we're going to have a vaccine. There's uncertainty around, when the numbers are going to go back down. And yet the president continues to, not really say that the administration is not responding appropriately, but is saying that, if China hadn't gotten involved, then this never would have happened to our country, which really is not the message that Americans are looking to hear, especially as he is encouraging people to go back to work, to go back to school. And I can say, that at our new site at 19news.org, we are talking about the first female recession in this country, where, women are grappling with the impact that this pandemic has had on the economy, which is absolutely political for a lot of folks. And I think that certainly Republicans down ballot are thinking about those issues as well as we head into November.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.